What is love if you don't give it away?
Want to charm a woman anyway because you are built to pursue.
A purpose marriage, really, and it takes a lot of intentionality.
True companionship is not proximity. It is a mutual knowing. Intentional love will always win. Join us for Love Diaries, where couples share their love stories, play fun games, and more. Love Diaries, where love is honest, learning is constant, and conversations matter. Love Diaries, love will always win. If it's not on Prime TV2, verify it. Our dedicated reporters across the country bring you accurate, well-researched news, keeping you informed 24/7. Catch us on Topstar Channel 110 and follow us on Facebook at Prime TV2 Zambia. Prime TV2, the home of breaking news. If it's not on Prime TV2, verify it. Our dedicated reporters across the country
Hello and a warm welcome to PTV2 News, the home of breaking news, and we are coming to you live on Topstar Channel 110, Azam TV Decoder Channel 493, and streaming on our Facebook page, PTV2 Zambia. The countdown is on at 7 days remaining until the 13th of August general elections. Now let's take a look at stories making headlines. A 59-year-old man of KAPOTOLO village in Chief KASOMANGWELU'S area in SAMFYA district of LUAPULA province has been allegedly killed by a mob after being suspected of practicing witchcraft. A 23-year-old motorcyclist of MKUSHI district in Central Province who went missing on 1st May 2026 has been found dead and buried in a shallow grave. Scores of people have narrowly escaped death after a pontoon they were traveling on to cross to the west bank of the Zambezi River was swept away by strong currents. The Electoral Commission of Zambia, ECZ, has disqualified United Prosperous and Peaceful Zambia, UPPZ, President Charles Shanda from contesting in the August 13 general elections on grounds of bankruptcy. With the news in detail, my name is Maidon Kiralo. A 59-year-old man of KAPOTOLO village in Chief KASOMANGWELU'S area in SAMFYA district, LUAPULA province, has been allegedly killed by a mob after being suspected of practicing witchcraft. LUAPULA province police commanding officer Stephen Palata confirmed that the incident was reported at SAMFYA police station on 16th May 2026 around 22:10 hours. Mr. Palata identified the deceased as Chonde Chitumbo Chabu, whose body was found with a deep head cut and visible bleeding from the mouth and nose. He said the sticks and stones were allegedly used in the attack. He explained that the incident followed the disappearance of a 12-year-old boy, Mulenga Chisala, of Lusenga village, who was allegedly attacked by a crocodile while fishing at Nyonga River bank on 15th May 2026 around 15 hours. Pasco Mukabila has the details.
A mob descended on him and started beating him up and assaulted him badly. Due to the beatings, Chonde Chitumbo sustained severe and serious injuries, such that when they reached Robert village, the man just fell down and died instantly. The mob picked up the body, the deceased's belongings, and maliciously damaged the house, and later lit up the fire outside the house of the deceased and burned his body. Police visited the scene of crime and confirmed the incident to be true. The body of the deceased was found in his yard, burnt beyond recognition, and further, thorough investigation of the scene revealed that the house of the now deceased was completely destroyed. Another house belonging to the deceased's sister, Chabu Gertrude, who is aged 34, was also burnt to ashes. The remains of the deceased have been picked up and deposited to SAMFYA District Hospital, mortuary pending post-mortem as investigations into the matter have intensified. We have 2 persons in our custody in relation to this crime. One is 25 and the other one is 16 years old. Both of Lusenga village in Chief Mlakwa's area who have been picked up to assist the police with investigations. The 2 are relatives to the boy who was caught by a crocodile.
From LUAPULA province, we take you to the central province of Zambia, where a 23-year-old motorcyclist of MKUSHI district in central province, who went missing on 1st May 2026, has been found dead and buried in a shallow grave. The deceased, identified as Jacob Okanyangala, was discovered wrapped in a sack and buried within a yard in Itala compound after a resident, Messi Mutale, reportedly uncovered the body while cleaning her premises. Police later visited the scene and retrieved the body, which has since been deposited in the mortuary, awaiting post-mortem, examination and burial. Meanwhile, Central Province Police Commanding Officer Lemekan Chilwa has confirmed the arrest of 24-year-old Joel Siwakwi in connection with the death of Kanyangala. Joseph Siambihi has the details in this report.
On 17th of May 2026, at 17:05 hours, MKUSHI Police Station received a report of murder which occurred between 1st of May 2026 at unknown time and 17th of May 2026 at 14:30 hours in MKUSHI's Itala compound. Humphrey Mwabe, aged 45, of Itala compound, reported that his cousin, Jacob Kanyangala, aged 23, of the same area was allegedly murdered by Joel Siwakwi, a 24-year-old rider of the same area. The deceased was found buried in a shallow pit in a decomposed state near the house of the suspect's elder brother. Brief facts are that the deceased went missing from home on the 1st of May 2026 at around 20 hours. This prompted his young brother, Daniel Kanyangala, to be concerned. On 2nd of May 2026 at around 12 hours, Daniel Kanyangala went to Jacob Kanyangala's employer and owner of the motorcycle he was using and stated that his brother was missing and the phone was off. On 3rd May 2026, Fred Kanyangala, the father to the deceased, reported the matter to MKUSHI Police Station as a missing person. On the same day, at around 12:30 hours, brother to the deceased and owner of the motorcycle found Joel Siwakwi, the suspect, in possession of the motorcycle Jacob Kanyangala had been using. The suspect was taken to MKUSHI Police Station for interviews. He stated that the deceased had left the motorcycle with him and said he had gone to Mufumbwe town. The motorcycle was recovered. Gift Siwakwi, the elder brother to Joel Siwakwi, who is the suspect in this matter, reported to police that Messi Mutale, aged 30, of Itala compound, had found something wrapped in a sack believed to be a human body while cleaning around her home. Police rushed to the scene and found the shallow grave where the body was buried. The body was retrieved from the pit, still wrapped in a sack, and was found in a decomposed state. The body was later identified as that of Jacob Kanyangala, who went missing on the 1st of May 2026. The body has been deposited in MKUSHI District Hospital mortuary, awaiting post-mortem examination to establish the cause of death. The suspect has been arrested. Joseph Siambihi reporting.
Quite unfortunate scenes there. We go down south, where a 10-year-old boy of NGWEZE village in KAZUNGULA district of Southern Province has appealed for financial assistance from well-wishers to enable him undergo medical treatment after he was seriously injured in an OXCART accident. The incident occurred when the boy and his grandmother were returning from the farm where they had been harvesting maize. The boy reportedly fell in front of the OXCART wheel and was run over, resulting in a broken thigh. The boy's grandmother narrated to PTV2 News that he was rushed to the hospital where he received initial medical attention, but that 13,000 kwacha is required for his full treatment. She has since appealed to well-wishers for financial support, stating that she has only managed to raise 2,000 kwacha so far. Kwalombota Mwanangombe has the details.
Crying due to the pain he is feeling is a 10-year-old boy who had his thigh broken after he was run over by an OXCART full of maize. This happened in NGWEZE area of KAZUNGULA district in Southern Province when the boy and his grandmother were moving from the farm after harvesting their maize. Unfortunately, the boy fell in front of the wheels, resulting in the accident.
Tenda kwakolola kutebula milisi kuna munene. Pamene tinatebula tinakolola nambula taifaka mchikochikala. Manje yebenze chaela ng'ombe nikukwela pachikochikala. Manje milisi enzi yopaka pachikochikala then anabwela yaterera. Pamene anaterera anabwela ku front wheel ya chiteni ya chikochikala. Then chabwela chamuraninga.
After he was rushed to the hospital where an X-ray was conducted, it was discovered that his bone was broken and he needs about 13,000 kwacha to fix it, an amount the grandmother says she has no idea where she can get it from.
Umleta kuno nako kuno banavula bamuyangana bamutenga ma X-ray baona kuti bonzo yaonongeka then ngumanga notuza kuti ai sakirani ndarama zogula mansimbi kuti mpake mansimbi manje tinasakira ndarama kuti mpake mansimbi kulipi.
She is now calling on well-wishers, non-government organizations and all members of the public who can assist her financially so as to meet the cost, adding that at the moment she has only managed to raise 2,000 kwacha, remaining with 11,000 kwacha.
Napemba kwa vandu. Yamene na raisinga 2,000. Oma kufunika 13,000. Banati pasasha be 3 weeks kutumana ene lobwela kwa hospital. Manje hapa almost 1 week ya sila kwa sala 2 weeks chabi. Kabwele kuti akamuone wampake mansimbi ya. Manje nipemba kwa vandu wachikundu bamene wanga nitandize kuti nipeleke mwana kwa hospital naye bakampake mansimbi ya. Kulipe kwa mene ngaikwanise ndarama kuti nipeze.
Walombota Mwanangombe reporting Prime TV News in Livingston, Southern Province.
You're watching PTV2 News and we are coming to you live on Topstar Channel 110 and Azam TV Decoder Channel 493 and streaming on our Facebook page PTV2 Zambia. We now take a break, but still to come, scores of people have narrowly escaped death after a pontoon they were traveling onto across to the west bank of the Zambezi River in northwestern province was swept away by strong currents following an engine failure. Don't go away.
Welcome to new world of entertainment in Zambia. Cartoons, music, news, movies, drama, series, documentaries, food, travel, the best from Hollywood and Bollywood. International football, including CAF competitions, La Liga, Serie A, German Bundesliga, Saudi League, Carabao Cup, Asian Championship, Barclays Women's League, local leagues, and much more. Grab your Azam TV decoder at 350 Zambian kwacha and full kit at 589 Zambian kwacha. Affordable monthly packages, 100 Zambian kwacha, 200 Zambian kwacha, and 300 Zambian kwacha. For more details, contact us on 971-246-222. 763-664-455. WhatsApp 77-500-0013. Azam TV, entertainment for everybody.
Farmers of Zambia, your hard work feeds the nation. And now, getting paid for crops supplied to FRA has been made simple, faster, and safer. FRA has now introduced digital payments and farmers will be paid electronically by transferring money directly into their bank accounts or their mobile money wallets. All farmers intending to sell their crops to FRA are requested to open bank accounts or mobile money wallets on Airtel, MTN and Zamtel immediately. Visit your nearest bank or mobile network agent with your NRC today and open your account.
Now I get my money through my mobile money wallet while I attend to other chores. I can save, send or use it anytime. Very secure too.
Nalandira ndrama zanga ku banki pa phone kulibe zochedwa kulibe kuyimirira pa mline.
FRA, securing national strategic food reserves, taking wealth to rural Zambia.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for still staying with us. We continue with the news. Scores of people have narrowly escaped death after a pontoon they were traveling on to cross to the west bank of the Zambezi River in northwestern province was swept away by strong currents following an engine failure. The pontoon remains the most reliable means of transport for communities crossing to the western bank of the river. According to an eyewitness, Charles Kamboi, the pontoon lost control at its operating point and drifted as far as Nyoji in Chilende area. Jackson Mwasa has the details.
Just weeks after residents raised safety concerns to Plan Television Zambia over the condition of the Zambezi pontoon, disaster nearly struck after the vessel was swept away by a heavy current following an engine failure while carrying passengers and a government vehicle across the river. Residents of Nyoji area say the pontoon drifted uncontrollably until local people in canoes managed to secure it to a tree in Chilende area, helping save lives on board.
This is Zambezi pontoon, which has lost its control. Coming all the way from Zambezi pontoon where it operates from, reaching beyond the Nyoji Chilende area, where Chilende residents have managed and tried using canoes to tie the wire of the pontoon to a tree. Hence it has been stopped by Chilende residents here after Nyoji area.
Zambezi District Commissioner Simeon Machai says the government had already released funds for repairs and spare parts, but engineers have delayed due to operations on another pontoon in Western Province.
The pontoon actual resources were already available to work on that pontoon. And as I speak right now, the council made that payment last year, where they paid the department of escorts who manage the pontoons. They paid the allowances for engineers and then they procured the necessary spare parts to come and work on it. But the engineers who are just delayed were supposed to come.
Authorities have since renewed calls for the construction of a permanent bridge across the Zambezi River.
We just need the bridge. I think it will save lives and it will save us very well and it will save the community very well. Our assurance is just to let our people be calm and remain hopeful. You know, this time around we have a very good government, we have a very good president. So we are hopeful that everything will be done. And my words to my people is not everything can be done in one day. So I've seen what the government has done so far, and the president is still committed to make sure that good services are given to the people of Zambezi.
Jackson Mwasa reporting for Plan Television News in Northwestern Province.
Thank you so much for staying with us. Let us take a look at what the skies have in store for us. That's your weather forecast. We continue with the rest of the news. The Electoral Commission of Zambia, SZ, has disqualified United Prosperous and Peaceful Zambia UPPZ President Charles Chanda from contesting in the August 13 general elections on grounds of bankruptcy. ECZ chairperson and returning officer Mwangala Zalome said the adoption certificate submitted by Article 52 of the Constitution of Zambia to disqualify Mr. Chanda from the presidential race. Let's take a look.
You will have a window to...
No, you have kept us for 2 hours. And I knew exactly what was going on. You cannot ask for a letter without coming back to me. I'm not bankrupt. How can somebody with 5 billion be bankrupt? It doesn't make sense. A letter from the court, I'm not getting this letter. No, I think we finished now. You are not going to succeed. I've got letters from the court here. Do that. You won't succeed.
Coming from the Presidential Nomination Center at the MKUSHI International Center right in Lusaka. You're watching PTV2 News, coming to you live on Topstar Channel 110, Azam TV Decoder Channel 493, and streaming on our Facebook page, PTV2 Zambia. Let's now take a look at our African proverb of the day. Our viewers, you are welcome to send in your proverbs in any local language translated into English with the meaning included. You can send them to ptv2@ptvzambia.com or ptv2zambia@gmail.com. We continue with the rest of the news. Chingola District Education Board Secretary Debs Noah Simulumbe has warned all grade 12 learners in the district against examination malpractices in the forthcoming examination period. Mr. Simulumbe says the use of leakages undermines the future of the learners and the integrity of the education system. He sounded the warning during the annual symposium for grade 12 learners held at Nchanga Golf Club, spearheaded by Bishop John Lumbwe from Hope for Life Ministries and School Missions for Christ. More in the following report.
The grounds of Nchanga Golf Club in Chingola district was filled up as hundreds of grade 12 learners from across the district emerged for the annual symposium hosted by the Hope of Life Ministries through Bishop John Lumbwe in collaboration with the School Missions for Christ. The event, mainly aimed at encouraging learners to be innovative and responsible after completing secondary school, was also characterized with the songs of praise and worship by local gospel singers and Ephraim, among others. The gathering was addressed by a permanent secretary in the office of the Vice President, Lillian Kapsana, who was represented by National Guidance Assistant Director Godfrey Kaoma, who urged the youths to take education serious, saying government stands ready to offer them different opportunities that will help them excel.
This symposium represents a commendable partnership between the church, the local authority, and the education sector. It affirms the principle that meaningful youth development requires collective effort. Indeed, it takes a united country to raise a responsible and productive generation.
Bishop John Lumbwe, founder of this event, also delivered his speech.
We know that there is life, there is destiny after grade 12. And I want you to know we want to run together. We want your life to be so shaped. We want you mentored. And when we talk about this symposium, this is a platform that is going to help you harness into different resources. How can you access CDF?
Meanwhile, Chingola District Education Board Secretary Debs Noah Simulumbe seriously warned against the use of examination malpractices.
If you go with a leakage in the examination, then you are cheating yourself. So be real, study hard. You don't do malpractice. Let us avoid malpractice. And I, where I stand, I will not encourage you to do that and go in that direction.
Officials from School Missions for Christ also spoke.
Education alone is not enough. A learner may pass examination and still fail in life.
Such annual events for school-going pupils are crucial in shaping their future. Reporting for Prime TV News, Derek Chitiamba in Chongola District, Kyobot Province.
The Tobacco Control Consortium has revealed that 40% of cancer cases being treated at the University Teaching Hospital UTH are linked to tobacco-related illnesses, costing the government about 2.8 million kwacha annually in treatment expenses. Speaking during a media engagement meeting in Lusaka, Center for Primary Care Research senior researcher Richard Zulu said approximately 7,500 Zambians die each year from tobacco-related diseases. Mr. Zulu says the situation underscores the urgent need for a strong tobacco control law to regulate usage in the country, particularly to prevent access and use among school-going children. He has since appealed to President Hakainde Hichilema to assent to the bill, which has already passed its third reading in Parliament and is now awaiting presidential approval.
The Tobacco Control Consortium has appealed to President Hakainde Hichilema to pass the Tobacco Control Bill into law, stating that doing so will ensure regulation of tobacco use, especially among young people. And this will reduce the number of cancers related to tobacco that are being attended to at the University Teaching Hospital at a cost of 2.8 million kwacha annually.
Where 12.9% of students and 14% of boys and 11.8% of girls currently use any form of tobacco products. These are young people.
Because we can't allow our children to abuse these products without any control. And we know that because of nicotine, once you expose a grade 7 pupil to smoking, that child is going to be addicted.
Accessible. Currently, Zambia has a 75% exemption on excise taxes for local
residential assent can be so vulnerable. It is a vulnerable stage where misinformation, pressure, manipulation, and especially industry interference.
Such interference undermines public health efforts and threatens Zambia's obligations under the World Health Organization Framework Convention on Tobacco Control, which Zambia is a party.
Without the Tobacco Control Bill, it will reverse the gains that you have made in terms of free education, because children will be addicted and the school feeding program will be affected. We appeal to you, our beloved President, to assent this bill as quickly as possible.
Research has revealed that 40% of the cancers being treated at the University Teaching Hospital are caused by tobacco, of which 7,500 people die every year from tobacco-related illnesses. Reporting for Prime Television News, Namangolo Mshokawanja.
Well, that item brings us to the end of the news on PTV2, the home of breaking news. But before we sign off, for business owners, traders, and everyone closely watching the economy, it's time to turn our attention to the money markets. How is the Zambian kwacha performing today against major international currencies? Let's find out. Well, those are your money market updates, noting that rates may change without prior notice depending on prevailing market conditions. We now take a brief recap of the stories that made headlines. A 59-year-old man of KAPOTOLO village in Chief KASOMANGWELU'S area in SAMFYA district, LUAPULA province, has been allegedly killed by a mob after being suspected of practicing witchcraft. A 23-year-old motorcyclist of MKUSHI district in Central Province who went missing on 1st May 2026 has been found dead and buried in a shallow grave. Scores of people have narrowly escaped death after a pontoon they were traveling on to cross to the west bank of the Zambezi River was swept away by strong currents. The Electoral Commission of Zambia, ECZ, has disqualified United Prosperous and Peaceful Zambia, UPPZ President Charles Chanda, from contesting in the August 13 general election on grounds of bankruptcy. Thank you so much for staying with us. But for these and other stories, like our Facebook page, that is PTV2 Zambia. On behalf of the entire news and the entire production crew, my name is Maidan Kilalo. Stay tuned.